We're going to continue with the 2 o'clock letters, and the next two are going to be A and D. If you look at them carefully, you'll see that A and D are pretty much the same except for that looped handle on the D. So remember, A and D are 2 o'clock letters, so we are going to go around to 2 o'clock, stop, turn, and go back and trace the way we came. That's really, really important. So here's A. So we're going to start on that bottom line, glide up to the middle line, go to 2 o'clock, stop, turn around, trace back down to the bottom line, go up to the middle line, trace back down to the bottom line, and make a small tail. So it's a lot like an O, except that instead of ending with that swing bridge, you go back down to the bottom line to make a nice straight line on the other side of the A. Point to the bottom line, glide up to the middle line, go to 2, stop, turn around, trace back down, glide up to the middle line, trace down to the bottom, and make a small tail. Go to 2 o'clock, stop, turn around, trace back up to that middle line, trace back down, and make a small tail. So D is very much the same, except that I'm going to continue past that middle line up to the top line and then come down sort of like an L. So I'm going to point to that bottom line, glide up to the middle, go to 2 o'clock, stop, turn around, go up past the middle line, all the way to the top line, and then come on down like it's an L. And that should connect over to that round part of the D. That can be a little bit tricky, I find, connecting that looped handle. It's not too bad once you practice it and once you start to do it a little faster. Going really slow, that was a little bit tricky. Another option though is to not do a looped handle, but just do a straight handle. When I learned cursive when I was a kid, I used a straight handle, and I think that's just fine. So you'd go to 2 o'clock, you'd turn around, you go straight up to the top line, and then straight back down to the bottom line. I think that's also just a fine way to make a D. So I'll show you the loop handle again. And then I'll show you the straight handle again. Both of those are just fine. Here they are small. You just have to be careful about that imaginary middle line. Go up and connect, straight down and make a tail. And then for the D, go to 2, curve around all the way to the top, make a looped handle and a tail, or go all the way to the top, come straight back down, and make a line for a handle. Let's try doing some connectives. Let's try the word dead. D-E-A-D. I'm going to show you with a looped handle just because I've gotten used to that over the last couple of years. But remember, you can do a straight handle if you want to. So here's my bottom, middle, and top. I'm going to glide up to the middle line, go to 2 o'clock, turn around, all the way up to the top line, loop back down, there's my D. I'm going to glide up to that middle line and loop down to make my E. Glide to the middle to 2 o'clock, turn around, go up to that middle line and come straight back down to make my A. Glide up to 2 o'clock, turn around, go up, loop back, and end with a tail. And that is the word dead. D-E-A and D. Let's try the word dell, like the farmer in the dell. So I'm going to go up to 2 o'clock to make my D, all the way to the top line, loop my handle down, glide up to the middle line to make my E, now all the way up to the top line for my 2 L's. Let's try the word bad. So now we're going to connect a B from the swinging bridge to the A. Remember, we're not going to come down to that bottom line. We're just going to scoot right over to 2 o'clock. We're going to curve right over. So we're going to glide up to the top line, loop back down, make a belly, a swinging bridge, and go curve right over to 2 o'clock. Turn around and trace, go up and connect it, trace back down to do my A, and now go back up to 2 o'clock again and loop my handle to make my D. So there we go. That is A and D. Connect them to as many different letters as you can.